Did you know that vaping might be just as dangerous as smoking, or even worse? Recent studies suggest it could lead to severe health issues including organ failure, heart disease, and even dementia. So, is vaping really a safer alternative, or have we been misled? Stay with me as we uncover the shocking truth about vaping versus smoking. Over the past decade, vaping has exploded in popularity, marketed as a safer alternative to smoking. But is it truly harmless? While smoking is responsible for millions of deaths worldwide, emerging research suggests that vaping isn't the risk-free solution it was once thought to be. In this video, we'll examine the latest research, compare the dangers of both smoking and vaping, and hear from experts about the long-term health implications. By the end, you'll have all the facts to make an informed decision. First, let's talk about smoking. We know that traditional cigarettes contain over 7,000 toxic chemicals, many of which are carcinogenic. According to the World Health Organization, smoking is responsible for 8 million deaths every year, with a direct link to lung cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and heart disease. The long-term effects of smoking are devastating. A single cigarette exposes your body to tar, carbon monoxide, and arsenic, substances known to cause permanent damage. Many smokers suffer from shortness of breath, reduced oxygen levels, and an increased risk of stroke. So, if smoking is this dangerous, vaping must be a much safer alternative, right? Let's find out. Unlike cigarettes, vapes don't burn tobacco. Instead, they heat up liquid containing nicotine, flavoring agents, and other chemicals which users inhale as an aerosol. Sounds safer, right? Not so fast. Studies show that vaping can cause serious health problems, including EVALI, or e-cigarette or vaping product use-associated lung injury, a severe condition that has resulted in over 2,800 hospitalizations and 68 deaths, according to the CDC. Increased cardiovascular risks. Research published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that vaping stiffens arteries and may increase the risk of heart disease. Mental health concerns. Studies indicate that vaping is linked to higher rates of anxiety, depression, and addiction, particularly in young adults. Oral health issues. Dentists report a rise in gum disease, tooth decay, and vape tongue, which causes loss of taste. Many people think vaping is just harmless water vapor, but that's a dangerous myth. The aerosol contains toxic chemicals, metals, and ultrafine particles that reach deep into the lungs. One of the biggest issues with vaping is its highly addictive nature. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, the same substance that keeps smokers hooked on cigarettes. The problem? Many vape products deliver even more nicotine than traditional cigarettes. Nicotine addiction is no joke. It affects brain development in young people, alters mood regulation, and increases the likelihood of long-term dependency. Studies show that teenagers who vape are more likely to start smoking cigarettes later in life. Many young users start vaping thinking it's harmless, only to find themselves unable to quit and experiencing withdrawal symptoms like irritability, anxiety, and mood swings. So, which is worse, vaping or smoking? The answer isn't so simple. A Public Health England report claims that vaping is 95% less harmful than smoking. However, critics argue that this research lacks long-term studies, and newer findings suggest that vaping carries serious health risks of its own. And here's another issue. Many vape products are unregulated, meaning that users don't always know what they're inhaling. Recent studies have found heavy metals, harmful chemicals, and even toxic substances in some e-cigarette brands. Recent research led by Dr. Maxime Boidin at Manchester Metropolitan University has shed new light on the potential dangers of vaping. Initially a supporter of vaping as a safer alternative, Dr. Boidin's ongoing study has revealed alarming findings. We've observed that regular vapers face health risks similar to smokers, including organ failure, heart disease, and cognitive issues such as dementia. Our participants showed damaged artery walls, which are early indicators of serious cardiovascular problems. The study compared the vascular health of vapor smokers and non-smokers by measuring the elasticity of their blood vessels and cerebral blood flow during exercise. Surprisingly, both smokers and vapors exhibited reduced vascular function, suggesting that vaping may be as detrimental to cardiovascular health as smoking. Unlike traditional smoking, vaping allows for continuous nicotine consumption, potentially leading to higher overall intake. This constant exposure can cause inflammation and oxidative stress, damaging the inner walls of arteries and leading to cell death. At the end of the day, neither vaping nor smoking is safe. While vaping may expose users to fewer toxic chemicals, it is not risk-free and can have serious consequences for lung, heart, and mental health. If you don't smoke, don't start vaping. And if you're looking to quit smoking, consider clinically proven nicotine replacement therapies instead of picking up a vape. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think vaping is a safer alternative, or are we underestimating the risks? Let's discuss in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more health and wellness insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.